Can't do nothing. 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 You can't do nothing. When you find out what you need, yeah. Word. To be real. Do.
All right.
What up?
It's good.
I can't call it, I can't call it at all, just drinking and thinking shit. I wish I had enough money to buy me a Lincoln.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I ain't heard that in a minute.
Stinking Lincoln.
I just felt like saying that, Alicia.
Yeah.
I want to lead off with you. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead, say what you were saying,
What was I saying?
You was talking
That
about.
was me. That was me. Well, it was Alicia then me.
Okay. Well,
No, I was saying something before we got cut off. What was I talking about? I was talking about just being a parent. Like you're never not a parent. Once you become a parent, you're a parent, and that your role, like my role changes as my kids get older. Like I parent differently. I parent them differently from 10 to 16 to 20 to 23. Like my parenting is different because I'm transitioning with them getting older, but I'm never not a parent. But my life ain't been mine since I was 23, because that's when I started having children. So at 23, it was no longer about Alicia. It stopped being about me. It's about my kids and what I need to get them to where they need to be so that they're able to raise their own kids. And I'm, and even when they have kids, now I'm no longer just a mother. Now I'm a grandmother. My identity is no longer just me. I have a life, but my identity is a parent and a grandmother, not Alicia. I don't have a separate identity from them anymore because I'm always their mother.
But I dig what you're saying because it take a certain type of man or woman to have that level of maturity and command that level of respect, and that put respect first over attention. But see, you have those certain individuals that are hell bent on attention in spite of kids, in spite of this or that, and will do anything to get it, And that's the problems, because those people, to me, stick out the most. Those people are the ones that do the most. That's out there like that. You don't think that
that car or alley walk off. You don't even say right now. The woman got really.
I know the answer, but to add to Alicia, we think about that, motherfuckers need to put on 3 ropes. I just say out every. You
just do something.
No.
Now girls take on the fucking say wait,
like this, you can't complete your shit. It's all your fucking because self-regulation and this is done with shit. And it's simple and it's worth it. I want to fucking
back to her not disrespect because she's saying it
exactly.
She's saying it because she's my mother.
You understand it.
I'll walk out the door and I'll do what I want to do, but I also recognize that I do the same shit with my kids. My kids will be saying sometimes, I'll be like, well, no, that ain't what you're supposed to do. And my kids don't even live with me. And they be like, yes, ma'am. And they'll look at me. And when they walk out the door, I laugh because I know if they're getting ready to do whatever it is I told them not to do. But I know as a parent, I'm doing the same thing that my mother does. My grandmother does it to me. As old as I am, my 80-year-old grandmother will tell me, well, I don't think such and such, but I know it's coming from a place of I'm always a child to them. And it's the reality of it all. As old as I am, I will never be their age. So they will always have 18, 20, 30 years knowledge on me. So no matter how much I know, they will always know more. So they speak to me from that wisdom. And so I learned that from them. When you have other people that haven't had that kind of parenting that I had. Like I was told, ladies didn't wear red. We didn't walk outside with rollers in our hair. I didn't come on my porch with pajamas on. You didn't go in the kitchen without washing your face and brushing your teeth in the morning. There were certain things that you just did not do. And those were rituals. Those were things. Ladies didn't cuss. Ladies didn't smoke outside. Those were things that I was taught.
Right.
I look at some girls, some women my age, they weren't taught that.
You're raised with wolves.
Right. I mean,
Mother raised with wolves.
And so it also
Fucking Tarzans.
Well, I mean,
they are.
But it shows in their parenting. So when you're talking about,
I'm just being honest, Joe.
Even this chick that we're talking about now, I can bet you, looking at how she was parented, it's the same sick shit, and it's a this is how she was raised. So she thinks the shit is okay. I'm grown. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I got my ass titty out, and I bet you her mother, more times than not, her mother could be saying it because it's some kids that just don't listen. But more times than not, the mother is probably looking just like her.
You think Bernadette looked just like that?
Bernadette.
With that fucking
move,
wow.
and that one safety pin just tied up like that.
Bernadette got on some animal print with her titty out. But when women look like that to have children, more times than not, but whoever parented them looks like that too. And that's why they think it's okay. I've never seen my mother ever. I've never seen her like that. I've never seen my mother with her ass and her titties out. Never.
Yes.
It wouldn't even
By show of hands, who all has seen their mama titties on this call? Who all has seen anybody? No.
What?
Okay.
Hell no.
I'm just taking
Period.
a vote.
You're taking a poll.
Just want to know.
Hell no.
Okay.
But
I don't know.
But see,
because I want to know what Alicia said. Because so I agree with everything she said. I just want to be sure that it also said, like, even though I don't give a fuck if going back to your great grandmamas and 700,000 years, all of them, even whenever it came to you, that person, I'll talk about myself. Okay, fuck it, I'll talk about myself. So going back to how many fucking parents before me, if all that shit was passed from genders fucked up to when it got to me, Johnny, fucking knew. I may not have known that this wasn't how life should be, but I knew that I didn't want to continue that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's some part every fucking person goddamn knows that there's no person takes on 100% of what their parents say, because you want to establish your independence. You want to be fucking. It's your life. At some point, hey, I'm gonna fuck this up. Let me fuck this up. So even if she did see that and her parents was doing all that, bitch, you had the opportunity to say, well, this is my child now. I'm gonna put my pussy away. But she didn't want to put her pussy away. She wanted to show it to her fucking friends on Facebook.
This dude.
So Johnny's t-shirt is gonna say raggedy bitch.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But some people are raised in to me, it looks like the fucking Animal Channel. They go around instinctively, have sex, drop babies off, get up, lick them off, and you know how they do it. The animals do it, let their ass walk and keep going. And they butt ass naked. Name an animal with clothes. Hey, I blame it on the liquor, Joe. It's this. I'm sorry, y'all. But that's what people are doing. It's a fucking Animal Planet.
Okay, but Jeffrey from Toys R Us did have a bow tie, some shit, didn't he? I'm just saying. What
was covering his genitals? Nothing.
He had a fur jacket on, man. Giraffe. Like, damn.
That's true.
What the fuck did I miss this now?
I'm just saying, it's like the Animal Channel. When you see it, that's how people act like. They act like the fucking Animal Channel. They fucking have sex and just drop off kids. That's all they do.
What's surprising? What's so surprising about this show right here and I think we should mark this shit, is that for once, Kennard ain't buck nasty. It's Alicia tonight, y'all.
I am not
Yes, you are. You just sprinkle hate over everything. Just you got to shake a full of it.
Hey, she started it.
I didn't sprinkle hate. I told the motherfucking truth. Because
she sure did.
You're not gonna tell me as a parent, like that's all this other fuck shit we talking about as a parent.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it's like you just come out of nowhere. You just be at my ass like, damn, where she doing this?
Because I want to know where Will is conceived to your bullshit with that damn animal with the fur coat on.
I'm just saying these motherfuckers.
Will, don't let her do it to you because she'll do it to you for the rest of the year.
You see what I'm saying? Just hey.
Hey, I'm sitting here Googling. I'm sitting here Googling Toys R Us too. So I can make sure the motherfucking giraffe got a whole tux. I'm like, shit.
You let her get to you. Don't let her do it to you.
Hey, I blame you on this. That's what I blame you on.
Right on. And serious shit. I ain't heard from Mika in a long
time. Yeah, she got to speak up.
I'm taking in everything that y'all saying because I'm in agreement with everything that y'all saying.
We still want to hear what you got to say. What you got to say about all this, Mika? What's happening?
What you watching?
Yeah.
I mean, at this, like I say, at this point, I feel like people just push it up on social media just to it. As far as like parenting. No, it's a lot of shit that I see on Facebook that I'd be like, you got kids, you should not do. You know, me as an individual too, I look back at myself. Like I said before, like I used to smoke weed. I started at like 16, but once I became a parent, became pregnant at the age of 18, I stopped smoking and drinking. I wouldn't do it no more until my youngest boy was 10 years old. So, I mean, as a parent, you have to think about your kids. You no longer can only think about yourself because you're not living for yourself. I even take back to the other day, I was in a car with an individual and they was driving like a bit out of hell on the expressway. I made them pull over and pull out because at this point in time, I got kids, I got to go home. I can't be in this car with you and you racing your damn self driving. You putting my life in danger. And at this point, my life is not just my life, it's my kids' life. So, and even though I got grown kids and I got, small kids, like I even told them that I even got a grandbaby that needs me. So, I mean, when you become a parent, you do have to think about everything that you do because everything that you do, it does reflect on your kids. That's right. I agree with everything.
And like I said, I speak up for those of us who don't have children. I do agree, like you said, when you become a parent, because like I said, well, I can't speak from that perspective, but I would say when you become an adult, because adults have responsibilities and we're accountable for what it is we choose to be accountable for. And, I think it's just really fucked up that some motherfuckers is hell-bent on fucking trying to be popular or whatever the fuck it is, and will do any type of crazy shit to get that popularity, even if it's just for one day or 5 minutes or whatever. And they'll take and basically like, fuck my kids. I'm trying to do this type of shit. I'm gonna do this because I'm grown. I'll do what I want to do. Can't nobody tell me nothing type of shit. And I think the kids, they don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no kid in this world asked to be here. You brought them here. It's like if you brought me to a fucking party and you leave me standing at the bar by myself, I'm gonna have a fucking attitude. Let alone how these kids feel. You brought them in this world and you just gonna leave them out here by themselves. That's why they're so fucking aggressive and angry all the time. You can't even look at these kids a wrong way without them popping off. I'll be mad too. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you gotta look at that. And these motherfucking, I don't know, they sit up there and, you can't, because you had kids doesn't make you a good parent.
Nope.
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. That's male and female.
Good shit.
Yep.
No, I like to say I watch a dog give birth, don't make them a parent.
Straight up.
Nope.
But dogs and animals have natural instincts.
Mm-hmm.
We got choices. We choose. So it's different with us. Dogs naturally will take care of their young, like birds will, like any other mammal will, except us. We choose different shit because we too self-absorbed. We too arrogant. We too narcissistic to give a fuck about another motherfucker. And
the more I think about this, it just irritates the fuck out of me more. Like this, if you take away the parent aspect, let's just take fuck the parent shit. Let's just take that aspect off the table. Like this would be inappropriate if you told the world that your coworker was trying to kill themselves. There's no situation where any of this would be appropriate. You're telling someone that's beyond fucking personal. There's personal and then there's goddamn. This is really fucking personal. Like there's no explanation for why she should have even entertained. I can't get past that. I don't understand it.
Well, it's like you said.
There was no benefit to post. Like there was nothing beneficial to posting that on social media. So what if not for the attention? Why are you posting it? Because there's no, Facebook has no beneficial properties for that kind of thing. So why?
Well, like you said, I mean, the only benefit that did exist, like you said, was to get attention. I can't see it no other way. I've thought about it. I've looked at it. I've read it a bunch of times, and that's what my conclusion was. In addition to the picture that I just showed y'all, which further screams that I'm looking for attention. You see what I'm saying? So is that to go to that extent to get attention is bad. It's really, really bad. And like I say, some people, in my opinion, they don't reserve the right to be called a parent. I don't give a fuck if you had the kid. I don't give a fuck if you was in labor for 10 years. You don't reserve the
I think you say 10 years. God damn.
I'm basically.
I don't think Eb and Alicia would love that one.
No, not at all.
Hey, I've been in the room. I cut all my kids' umbilical cords. So I was there. So I remember. Yeah, that shit ain't no fun.
Straight up. And it's just, I feel like these motherfuckers be so reckless. And it's like motherfuckers just want to be popular or whatever it is. And they don't want to grow up and say, hey, I'm a parent now. I got these kids now. I need to focus on.
Hey, let me bang. Let me bang.
That's not me.
No, that's all right. Okay.
Yeah, that was Mika.
That was
I'm
me.
fucking up, Ebony.
That wasn't me.
I'm gonna say that. I was like, it's Eb. It's Eb this
No,
time.
see, wasn't
You ain't
me.
call nobody else but that.
I'm actually watching the movie. I'm trying to catch up on the show too.
I'm gonna try to work in the mute button so we can get a better quality sound because we taping the show. Y'all know this. Y'all already know that part of it, you know. But if y'all don't remember to mute, I will force hand and mute so we can hear everybody clearly. And another thing, let's try not to talk over each other. I know we get in debates. Well, not debates, but we have strong opinions on topics and all this. But I want everybody to be heard so we can hear everybody clearly. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I love this show. I love y'all. I love what you're doing. The shit, I'm telling you, look, we're gonna make some fucking dough off of this. I don't know about right now, but eventually we're gonna fucking do it. So we want to have a polished product, and we in the process. But I'm gonna inject.
You saying we ain't polished?
Well, I'm saying
Alicia,
not polished. I said,
Alicia will hold her own contract. She said, I don't care what the other 5 people talking about. Pull me to the side and get my shit worked out correctly. She immediately said that. All right, Alicia, I know you got your lawyer team up with you.
I'm just trying to see what sometimes Kanard be hating on the DLs. I gotta find out what he
At least she got PR. She got 2 lawyers. She ready. She got a whole team.
I got Buck Nasty on my heels. I gotta figure out.
She like, y'all ain't finna do none of that.
No. But look, anyway, we good.
Hey, it's the liquor. That's what it is for me.
Hey, I'm out. I'm gonna go give me a refill. I supposed to got a refill like 20 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Mika, you at the crib?
No, I'm not at home.
You still ain't made it home yet? Okay.
No, I'm out. I probably won't make it home till late tonight.
You gonna be okay?
Mind your business, Kanard.
Right, you asking too many questions. Okay. I was trying to be discreet. Like, I'm okay.
What's wrong with that? I'm trying to look out. I'm just.
It don't sound like you want to give up too much information, Kanard.
Right.
Don't be asking no more questions.
I'm hanging out with some friends. I'm hanging out. I'm good. I'm just
Right. That means don't ask no more. She said she hanging out like 4 times. Don't ask no more where she at.
Thank you. Where I'm from, hanging out don't mean hanging out.
I was wrong.
well, I don't know where you from, bro. Where I'm from, that means hanging out. It means hanging out in my vocabulary.
I didn't catch that. I didn't know.
Goddamn lie.
I can't do nothing right.
It's okay, Kanai. Don't listen to Alicia. She on the roll tonight.
I see she on the roll. I know they went from Johnny to me. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm glad she off me.
Right, they got off me.
Oh no, we just wait. We just said I'm just waiting to pounce. That's all. I'm just waiting to pounce.
But yeah, man, you been quiet. What's happening?
I just been laughing. Shit.
I can't make sure everybody good. So
we got John back. It's been hilarious now. This has been a hilarious show. We got John back.
They missed you, bro. Real shit.
Fuck that. They only said I'm back because they can fuck with my hair. That's what they laughed at.
Oh. Over there looking like that dude that threw that little poodle off the balcony. What was dude's name? Why do fools fall in love?
Oh, yes, Frankie Lyman. Just play on you, girl. Play on you. Fuck you, I mean, I don't appreciate that. It's not funny. I don't like it. I don't like your jokes.
Okay.
I feel triggered.
Okay, I quit. I said I quit. I'm not laughing no more.
Has everybody still done? Oh, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing. I was about to go way extremely off topic, but I'm putting them back on Kennard because I was going to go way off the fucking rail.
Oh, please do go down your rabbit hole.
I just want to know if everybody did. Whoever celebrates Christmas, did y'all finish y'all shit and what y'all got going on?
Yeah, man.
No.
I got one or two gifts.
Man, look, we went
y'all
out
some late shopping motherfuckers, man. Christmas is like in 30 minutes.
Right, like for real. I went out to Gurney.
It's true.
My wife went about 3 weeks ago, something like that. Maybe no, it was right after Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. We went out there, and I was like, man, I'm gonna get all my shit out here. So I got all that shit, bring it back. I was in the hotel room wrapping the shit up because I was, you know what I'm saying? Because Christmas is a hectic time, especially with work and all that shit. I was like, okay, I got this. Man, I'll tell you, I kid you not. We went over to we found a 5 and Below out there, and I bought some.
I love that store.
Yeah, I fuck with them, but they be on some janky shit sometimes.
Wait a minute, you bought gifts for adults at 5 and Below?
Hell no, I bought the wrapping paper out of there.
Okay.
Easier.
I just had questions. I just really had questions about you, your whole situation, family.
No, shit. I'd have been in there in 10 minutes if I was gonna do that. But I bought some wrap paper and we went back to the hotel. I bought a marker and I took and wrapped everything up. We got up the next morning, loaded it in the car, came back, boom, shit was over with. I only had one more gift to buy and a couple of cards and shit my auntie sent us.
Man.
Do y'all still buy gifts for adults? I personally don't. Well, first of all, for me, I don't buy gifts from adults unless, like we're fucking. But aside of that, when it comes to like if you're an adult and you have kids, I don't buy gifts for you. I only get gifts for the kids because you're an adult. Why do you want gifts? That's weird.
I get it, but at the same time, it's a tradition thing. It's like the way I look at it is like this: we all don't get together as much as we did. I don't live over there with my parents. It's been well over 10 years, however long it's been, 20 years. So when we do get together on these occasions, this is the tradition that we've held for years. So that's what it is. So we go and I choose to go. That's my choice. I'll go and okay, I want this for her, I want this for him, blah, blah, blah. And then wrap the motherfucker up, and then there you go. That's it.
So is it you buy for parents? Or are you doing like siblings, aunts? What's y'all?
Siblings. I buy of course, my wife. I do all of that. Because it ain't gonna happen again until next year. So do it now. I mean, real shit. Like any other occasions, I'm not coming through on everybody's birthday. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming through on that fucking Kwanzaa shit. It's just gonna be Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I'm gonna do it. Let me do it halfway decent. Who the fuck is that with the whoop?
The dropping of the water? That is not me. That I don't know who it is.
God
who is
damn,
it?
Ebony over there playing.
It ain't me. It's not me.
Where's Alicia?
I think she left the group. She left for a minute.
She yelling at one of her kids or something.
Okay, well that's cool. We'll catch on the next one because we got about 10 minutes on this one.
Oh well, look, y'all gonna have to enjoy without me. I gotta, like I said, I'm working 12-hour shifts, so.
Make that money. Take that money. Ain't no way.
He get on my nerves, man. He get on my nerves.
Look, this floor is yours, That way we, say what you got, what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
I mean, one reason I have been so quiet is because I have been agreeing with what everybody's saying, but I still also, I don't mean to say but, however, to me, everything y'all explaining is a mental illness. Like, the shit is so deep, you don't even realize that it is fucked up.
Not to be funny, so when you say mental illness, what do you...
Like a personality disorder?
Like, is it... It's possible just to be a inconsiderate asshole or just stupid, right? Does that count as mental illness or?
If it's to the point where you are hurting somebody else just so you can kind of, to me, narcissism is a mental illness. So yeah, yes. that is a shit, that is a dirtbag ass person, but it's still part of a mental illness because you rather ostracize and push people away than try to compromise or not try to put your own needs before other people.
Yeah. Okay.
Now my question is to that is, because I know we talk about mental illness, is it something that they develop or that's something they were born with?
That's a good question.
It could be both.
Now how do we distinguish the two?
Well, you would have to look at how that person grew up. Because what if this person grew up with a loving mother and father who didn't do all of this shit, but something happened to them that was traumatizing, which changed their, it set them on a different path.
At what point do we care? Like, not to be no.
That's all I'm about to say. Like,
everybody has something wrong with them, but at what point do we?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, we care now when we can see that it's hurting somebody else. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay.
But we see it, but apparently the parent doesn't, or if they do see it, they don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you're not the only person that felt this way about her. And a lot of people probably gonna be a lot more vocal than you about what it is that they see. So trust me, if she put it out there, she has gotten backlash from it.
Think so?
I believe so. Now the question is she so fucked up in her head that everybody's against her, or is she gonna be the type of person to be like, well, damn, maybe I shouldn't have did this. Maybe I should have thought this through. Maybe I really did. Maybe what I've been doing is fucking with my child. Let me try to do and be better.
I can think that she got some backlash, but the backlash will come from people outside of her circle. Because like ratchet bitches only hang with other ratchet bitches. Like the ratchet bitches and successful people wouldn't be hanging with her, or I shouldn't say successful. Rationally minded people wouldn't hang around this person. You know what I'm saying?
They sure wouldn't.
So her inner circle,
True.
her inner circle wouldn't say anything, but it would be people like us who don't know her or whatever. In my mind, that's just I would imagine. I don't know.
Kennard, under the comment of that picture that I did kind of enlarge and see, how many people was under there saying, "Hey, friend." Like seriously.
That's really fucked up.
Go best friend. Go best friend. Go best friend.
That's really fucked up.
My
thing is it worries me because us as African American people, they already built private owned prisons. You don't think they're gonna take it back how it used to be, private owned mental institutions? Start rounding people up, locking them up. That's a business.
Yep.
Drug.
It would have to be private funded because anything that was government funded, they've closed them all. You know what I mean?
Right, but you remember what was that 1900s that they used to, white jackets, paddy wagons. I'm not saying she personally knew, but she know the history.
You just said you know your old ass.
Damn, younger than me though. She probably younger than me. No, you're younger than me. You're younger than me. I'm older than Kennard.
Yeah.
Well, we might be around the same age.
Ebony,
shit.
I'm older than Kennard.
No, I'm older than Kennard.
Me too. I'm older than Kennard too.
Ebony pushing like a solid 56, 7.
But she don't even look. Really? She don't even look like that. They all look like around the same age.
No, I'm fucking around. She's not that old.
I swear to God, I wasn't even to say shit. I wasn't even to say shit. You just made me so goddamn mad. I literally just see my damn feet. No, I am 45, so I don't know how old you are, but I'm 45.
Will, shit, you about 2 years on me?
2 or 3.
You what? Yeah, we the same age. I'm 43. I'll be 44 in February.
Oh man, you a baby then.
Sure is. Look at him trying to be older than somebody.
I'm older than Kennard. I knew I was older than him.
Yeah, sure did.
I knew I was older than him.
A couple of months?
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, a couple of months, but that make a difference.
Couple of months.
Couple of months does, but yeah,
it makes a difference. It counts.
It counts.
But anyway, huh?
Like my boy.
Anyway, look, thank you so much. I feel very good.
No, I'd be 44 in like February. First week of February.
Congratulations. You
I just knew I was older than that. I don't know. I don't know right now.
Okay.
Probably be drunk though.
Well, okay.
Y'all know I've been gone. What y'all talking about?
Alicia,
no, but
Will a baby trying to be older than everybody?
Yeah,
So,
talking
But
about
y'all,
yeah, Ebony older than the motherfucker.
I thought y'all was around my age anyway. I knew I was older than Canard. I didn't, not a
we
lot.
all. I mean, we're all still in the same age range. We still, you know.
How old are
No,
you,
no,
Will?
Ebony, we not. That's not.
How old is
same.
Will?
About
Me,
42.
I'd be 44, 43. I'd
Oh,
be 44 in February.
okay. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you a
oh,
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
We got a minute,
Oh,
we got a minute 52.
but anyway, I was just thinking because the government had made privatized prisons and everybody talking about mental health. How I'm looking at, don't you think they're gonna privatize mental institutions based off how it was back in the day?
But what would be the requirements, or how would
No.
they? I mean, how would they stay full?
Well, they cut out. So first of all,
Because people are warning now.
when they redid the healthcare, they cut off a lot of the mental health. So mental health has been cut out. And what's happening now is that people with mental health issues that cannot get into the ones that few that are open, they're sending them to nursing homes or they're out in the street. Like they're not able to afford mental health now. And I used to work with an agency when I was trying to pay down my daughter's college, when I was paying for her college. A lot of people with mental health, and I'm talking about people younger than us, they're in nursing homes because that's where they're sending them now because they have shut down these facilities for mental health and people are not getting the help that they need. So you have all these people walking around,
but
they acknowledge that they need help, but they're unable to get it because they're literally shutting down that aspect of healthcare.
But see, my thing was, I was just thinking, just because that
Got a minute.
I always believe it's gonna be that one person that can see the money value in it, especially the drugs, experimental drugs, and everybody is doing it. Why not reopen up these facilities? Why not test these drugs on people? And because of mental health.
Well, can you really, if you're mentally